The example I have on the screen there is an example of what you call a partial variation, right? So this is used in a number of ways. You will learn some of them in the future. Right? Let us look at this and see how we calculate partial variation. The question says C is partly constant and partly varies as n, right? Once you have read it like that, you know this is partial variation, right? Now we have C is equal to 45 when n is equal to 10, and C is equal to 87 when n is equal to 24, right? So you can see we have two values for C and also two values for n. This is about a partial variation. We have the questions, find the formula connecting C and n. That's what we are going to do first. We are going to find the formula connecting C and n, right? So to write this in algebraic terms, this variation, we have to write it like this: C is equal to A plus Kn, where A and K are constants. So in this case, we have two constants, right? A and K, they are both constants. Then we have our letters C and N. This is how we write partial variation. You have to remember this at all costs, as your life depends on it. Right? Once we have this, now you can substitute with C there with the given value and also n with the given value. But we are going to form a simultaneous equation since we have two values for C and n. So we have, the first is C is equals to A plus 10K, right? This is the first one. Then the second one with 87 and 24, we have 87 is equal to A plus 24K. You can see we have substituted C and also N there. Now we have our constants A and K. Now this is the area, this is the time where life gets difficult for you if you don't know how to solve simultaneous equations. Right? You need to know how to do that. But I'm going to explain just in brief here. You can do that on your piece of paper where you are working your example there. Right? We are going to subtract this one, right? We are going to subtract the first one, this one, from this one, because the 85 is bigger than 45 there. So we are going to put this one at the bottom and this one on top. So write this second one on top and this one at the bottom. Then put a subtraction sign there. Now you will be subtracting 87 minus 45. The answer is going to be 42. Then A minus A, the answer is 0. Then 24 minus 10, the answer is going to be 14K. That's what we are going to have there. We are going to have 14K. Don't say K minus K. That's not it. It's 24K minus 10K is 14K. Then in solving that, we find that K is equal to 3. I think you know how to solve equations there. K is equal to 3. We have found the value of K. We now need to find the value of A. So we are going to substitute in any of the two equations. We are going to substitute K with 3 in any of these two equations so that we can find A. So I've chosen the first one. So here we are. 45 is equal to A plus 10. Then we substitute K with 3 there. That's what you've done there. You have to know substitution. And if you know how to do this, you know the answer is going to be A is going to be 45, right? Once we have the value of K and the value of A, we can now write the formula connecting C and N, right? As you know, we have discussed this before, that we are going to substitute the constants, in fact, with the values that we found in our calculations. So then we have C is equal to 15 plus 3n. This is the formula connecting C and N. It can also be referred to as the equation connecting C and N, or the relation between C and N, whatever the question will be saying. This is it, right? Now, once we have this, we have done everything properly for the first question there. We need to look at the second question. It says, find C when N is equal to 18. Now, with this formula, there is very easy now. It's a matter of substitution now. You are going to substitute n with 18. Then you find the value of c. You see? So this is why it is very, very important to be able to write this formula. In fact, in variation, writing this formula is the most important thing that you can do. So let us see the substitution down there and the answer. Right, this is our substitution. We have it like this: c is equals to 15 plus 3 bracket 18. Right, you know how to solve the equations, so I'm not going to calculate this one for you, but the answer is going to be c is equals to 69.